How to Look After Yourself, written by Leah V. Smith. There's a block of cheese in the fridge that you don't remember buying. This is strange because you live alone. You live in a dark basement apartment. The windows are too small for anyone to crawl through. And you lock the door with a deadbolt every night. Still, there's a block of cheese in your fridge that you didn't buy. It's nice cheese. Something too expensive for you to justify buying. You throw it out, along with the molding takeout container. You stay up late, listening for someone trying to break in. Besides the dripping tap and sirens in the distance, you're alone. You put off doing laundry for a very, very long time. You put off putting it away for even longer. It's in a pile at the foot of your bed. You're just grateful for the clean underwear. You don't have the time or desire to match pairs of socks. You imagine a face in the folds of the fabric. It stares at you as you fall asleep. In the morning, the face is gone. It takes you a moment to realize why this is. The laundry is gone. Badly folded, like you would have done, scrunched in your dresser. It must have been you. It must have been you and you forgot. You wake up tired. You drag yourself to work, hoping coffee and time will fix the problem. It doesn't. By the end of the day, you're furious with your body for not being able to carry you any farther than it has. You are about to sit down when you notice the burner is on. Was that on all day? It's lucky the place didn't burn down. There's a pan sitting over the burner in question, and you realize it's full of sizzling butter. There are chopped vegetables on the counter. There's no way you could have done this. Someone was here. You're afraid to turn around. You reach for the knife on the counter, clutching it tightly. You stop breathing, listening intently to the stillness. Nothing. Not even the ticking of a clock. You think about calling someone, but you know how they'd see it. There's no one else here. You made a meal and forgot about it? Go see a doctor. You are alone in the kitchen. You search the rest of the apartment. There's no one there. Of course there's no one there. There was a story of a girl in New York who lived in someone's cupboard in secret for a year. She snuck down at night and stole bits of their food. They caught her by installing a camera. You don't have money for that, but you take your flashlight and search the apartment. You crawl into hard-to-reach places looking for a trace of another person. You don't find anything. You make an appointment with the doctor. It's a month away. There's a chance you are going crazy. There's a chance someone's breaking into your home. Neither thought is comforting. For a while, you're undisturbed. There's nothing but takeout in your fridge. Your clean laundry pile becomes a dirty laundry pile. You barely sleep. You leave for work late and come home later. Your spare hours are spent lying in bed, staring up at the ceiling. On your days off, entire days pass this way. This is where you're sitting when you hear it. The sound of a plastic cup falling in the bathroom. You check the clock. 3 a.m. Nothing good happens at 3 in the morning. Cups don't fall on their own at 3 in the morning. You jump out of bed rushing to the bathroom before you have a chance to think about it. You barge past the door, ready to scare the shit out of whoever the fuck thinks it can just... There's a person crawling out of the mirror. She's knocked down the toothbrush holder. Clumsily, she steps on the counter and lowers herself down. You're frozen. She looks up at you, and you're both unable to move. You're staring at yourself. Same tired-looking pajamas, same bed head. She sees you, but it's like she's looking through you. She sighs. She brushes past you, heading into the kitchen. You follow her. She picks up the broom and begins sweeping. She's sweeping up all the shit you let fall onto the floor during the week. All the toast crumbs, all the tiny pieces of porcelain that the vacuum didn't pick up when you broke a bowl. Then she's wiping down the counters, the places your dirty fingerprints left smudges. She does all this without looking at you. But you look at her. You can't look away. There's a strand of hair getting in her eyes. You want to ask her why. You want to ask how. But the words don't come. Instead, you find yourself reaching for her, slowly, like she's a wild animal. Your fingertips brush her shoulder and she tenses. She's solid, real. You tuck the stray piece of hair behind her ear. You aren't sure who moves first, but suddenly you're holding each other. Thank you, you think about saying. But you know she knows. You can feel her heart beating, slow and steady. The beat feels familiar. You rest your head on her shoulder, shutting your eyes. And when you open them again, you're alone. How to Look After Yourself was written by Leah V. Smith, directed by Stacey Foe, and performed by Leah Beaudry. Production, music, and sound design by Michael Houston. Sound mix by Adrian Muhajireen. Strange Stories to Tell Yourself, along with the artwork for this episode, was created by Leah V. Smith. Thank you again for listening, and for getting home safely last night. And the night before that. And the night before that, and the night before that. You could have done better last Tuesday, but we forgive you.